Good evening, everybody. We are here. It is we're wrapping up Sideshow Con for, it's only a few more hours of the last day. This is day 7. Did you see the booth tours?
Yes.
They were pretty good.
Yes.
Pretty great.
So great.
Yeah. And that Huntress piece is probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. But now we're here for a game show. We got Andrew Ceco in the house.
Hi, I'm Andrew Ceco.
And we are here for Win, Lose, or Die. Win, Lose, or Die is basically like a choose your own adventure with high stakes. There is mayhem and murder and all sorts of. I actually don't know because I didn't read your story.
No one's read his story.
Me
it's
and
all
Missy,
a secret.
Me and Missy are just, when you see me biting my nails, it's because I'm literally hearing the story for the first time.
Don't do that. That's a bad habit.
It is a bad habit. So we are going to get that going shortly. We have contestants backstage waiting, and Missy and I are going to be enjoying the story, but Missy's going to be relaying the contestants' choices that are in the background, and to Andrew to let us know how to continue this story. But man, can you believe it? It's the last day. We're wrapping up.
It's the actual last day. Like
This is done. After this stream, there's one more stream, and that is the daily wrap up that Sideshow show, where I have no idea what's going to happen.
Nobody knows.
I think
Rob, we got Rob here. Super producer Rob is here, and he is shaking his head like nobody knows what's actually happening.
I think that's kind of the feeling that I wanted to emulate in this Win, Lose, or Die. I wanted to truly encapsulate the delirium of the last day of Sideshow Con, of everyone just like it's been a whole week, right?
It has been a whole 7 days. So
that's a lot.
So if you are, by the way, if you are watching on YouTube, Facebook groups, wherever you're watching us, make sure you're hitting that like button, the subscribe button, leaving a comment, showing a little bit of support, and once you hit that notification bell, you get to see all the nonsense that goes on.
It's true.
Every time.
There is a good portion of nonsense.
You don't want to miss the nonsense. It's all good stuff.
And especially in the wrap-up show at the end of the day, that is in side.show/geek group. It is exclusive to the group. So you're going to want to join. Check it out. Things happen. Things happen.
I want to give it a look.
Give it a look. So Andrew.
Yeah.
Tell us what's the title of your story?
The title of my story is The ConCave ConSpiracy.
The ConCave ConSpiracy.
Is that, do we have a graphic?
Do we have a graphic for it? Yeah.
Graphic time.
Only they see it.
Only they see it?
Only they see it. We don't see it.
Oh, that's devastating. ConCave ConSpiracy.
So, and so we're going to get this started in a moment. And who is our first player going to be? Luis G. Luis, you are first, first possible winner or first possible victim. I guess we're going to find out.
Indeed.
Good luck, Louise. All right, Andrew. Take it away.
The ConCave ConSpiracy. This story asks a simple question. Where do socks go when they disappear from the laundry? And if you keep that question in mind, you're going to make it out just fine. But it's more than that question. It's also a matter of hide and seek. Or perhaps it could be more accurately described as the greatest conspiracy of all time. No, it is the ConCave ConSpiracy. Think about it. Where do all the cons go when the cons go away? When the con is not on, the theory states that all conventions are stored in one massive cave, and you have proof. You just have to find it and perhaps convince your friend that it's true. Let's begin. What is the philosophical principle that you will use to pique your friend's interest? Occam's razor or Hamlin's razor?
Occam's razor or Hamlin's razor?
Hamlin's razor. Occam's razor or Hamlin's razor?
All right. So, Luis, do you need a description of what these two philosophies are?
You don't get that.
You don't get them?
No, you don't get that.
Oh my goodness, that's it.
No, I'm sorry. I know you said yes. Ignore. You don't get a description.
It's pure
you just have
cruelty.
to pick one. Pure luck.
It's Occam's razor or I could do like if we have.
You know, I wanted to. No, we don't have.
I
to
can do it, but I wasn't planning on it.
No, don't plan on it.
Okay.
I think this is more fun this way to find out because I'm like I don't know Hanlon's razor.
I feel like it's the same thing as saying like, do you want to go down a hallway left or right?
Yeah.
You know, it's
Okay.
like
Luis, give me an O or an H.
O or H. Occam's or Hanlon's.
Oh. Don't trust me
He
to be
says
a person.
Occam's.
Let's use the philosophical principle of Occam's razor and make the hypothesis with the fewest assumptions. Do you think that every single entity at the con collects and disperses from every stretch of the known universe just for a week? No, it's more likely that all of them happen in one place. So let's continue. What do you think? Asks your friend. Your friend sounds oddly distant, as if they're already picturing the cave in their mind's eye. Yes, it must be true. Let us find it.
Are we getting conned?
Magically, your friend agrees, but now what? You never thought you'd get this far. I guess the next thing to do is to scope out where it might be. You have to assume that the cave would have to be central to every single con that exists, or at least every major con. So you pull up a map and mark a few locations with a red pin. You've got the International UFO Congress Convention and Film Festival in Nevada. You've got Lego World in Netherlands, Japan Anime in, Japan, and Sideshow Con on the internet. What method of surveying will you use to locate the cave? Radar or triangulation?
All right.
What?
This is you have to find where the concave is.
Luis, you're going to use radar or triangulation? Triangulation.
All right.
Triangulation. Yes. Trace all points to their center. It's simple, or so you think. But the center of every single convention in the world is the center of the Earth. Your friend has become decidedly more interested in your journey. It is entirely unclear how you will be getting to the center of the Earth to find the concave, but your friend is very much along for the ride, and frankly, so am I, because I don't know how you're going to get there. But you're determined, so we'll use that to our advantage. You've set your sights on the center of the Earth, so it's time for you to get there. You have to call one of your online conspirators from the ConCave forum, since they know how to triangulate. You dial quick, and hear the other line pick up. And heavy breathing. Yes. Username Loke8R. Speaking. We need to do some triangulating. You've called the right person. Well, we need to get to the center of the Earth. Ah, then what you really need is a tunnel. It makes perfect sense. There must be tunnels near every major con. It's the only thing that would explain it. And you did happen to see a peculiar hole in the wall last time you were in New York, so time to prepare for your trip. You bring your hiking stick, a pogo stick, a poking stick, and a digging stick, aka a shovel. But when it comes to lights, you've got to pick the right one. Will you be bringing a flashlight or a headlamp?
Oh.
Here you go. Flashlight or headlamp?
Flashlight or headlamp?
Headlamp. There was not much of a delay there.
Because he's thinking about keeping the hands-free situation.
Yeah.
See, you're someone with a plan, and your plan is to be able to hold every kind of stick you need, including this light stick right up on your head. Well done. So there you are.
This light stick
Yeah.
on your head.
So there you are, traveling through the convoluted tunnel system on your way to the center of the Earth, and it turns out, shocking as it is, Earth's pretty big. So you're walking your way through, and you realize your friend is pretty bored, and you can't have them turning around now. So you've got to entertain them right quick. What are you going to talk with them about? The weather, or a different but equally exciting conspiracy theory?
Oh. Weather or conspiracy theory?
I just think about that. The weather outside is weather.
The weather outside
conspiracy.
Okay. Time to tell them another conspiracy theory. What's a good one? Okay, pull from the information around you. There's a lot of dirt. Cool. What else? You're in the Earth. Oh, the flat Earth theory. Did you know, you begin, that the Earth is flat? Your friend stops completely. What? The Earth is flat. We're literally going to the center of it. Oh yeah, I forgot that. Yeah, I think I hear my mom calling me across the street. I gotta go.
Aww.
Thank you, Louise.
Oh
Oh,
no!
sorry, Louise.
Luis. Oh well.
You tried with the conspiracy,
With
but
the
it's
conspiracy.
At least, I mean, you didn't die. You were just ditched.
Yeah.
yeah. Which I mean, you don't know what you So
Well, we thank you, Luis. That was we got pretty far.
Yeah,
Mhm.
you really did.
yeah,
You paved the way through towards the cave.
Yep.
Luis,
that was well done.
Thank you very much for participating. But you are
You're gone.
no, not. This means dead, but
No,
You
he's
are
just gone.
why would I run my
lost.
finger across his throat?
That's true. Maybe you died in the cave.
Maybe
Oh, yeah, all alone.
all alone. The
You
cave.
are all alone. I mean.
So who is up next? We have is this next up is Amanda.
And
Amanda.
Now I'm thinking about Tropic Thunder. What's Amanda? That's probably not a real name. Amanda. A panda. All right. Anyway, Amanda.
Let's go through this. You've got to convince your friend to join you, who you just happen to be talking to.
Mhm.
You're going to use Occam's razor or Hamlin's razor?
Occam.
Mhm.
Yes, it must be true, your friend says. You're going to use radar or triangulation to find the cave?
Triangulation, she screams.
No hesitation.
Then what you really need is a tunnel. So you find a tunnel, but you're going to need to get there using a flashlight or a headlamp. What's it going to be? You got all your sticks. You picked up, everything from the pogo to
Headlamp,
the...
please.
Okay, and you go ahead and you're in the tunnel, and now you've got to talk about something, weather or another conspiracy theory.
The
Weather.
weather outside is weather.
True.
So, you say, your friend laughs. It's that awkward laugh where they know you're about to talk about the weather. How's the, how about that weather? Huh? I knew you were going to talk about the weather. How did you know? Are you clairvoyant? You ask. No, they reply. I've just been here before. You've been here before? You ask. You take a good look at your friend, maybe for the first time since your journey begun, maybe for the first time ever. Your friend has always been quiet and always been strange and always been there, always. How long have you known them? Suddenly you don't remember. Suddenly you don't have time to think about it. It's pogo stick time. See, you were prepared, and for good reason. You should have known that there would be lava pits with slightly raised rock platforms that could only fit either massive convention floors or the skilled hopscotching of a leg-powered boingo bouncer.
You
There
should have
are
known.
two paths. You should have known. There are two paths, two rocky roads before you. Will you take the high road or the low road?
She says she
what?
will take the high road.
The high road?
You should have known.
You look to your friend. You sing to them. You talk the low road and I'll talk the high road, and I'll get to Conland before ya. You take the high road, and you always should. Carry on. By the time you get to the other side, it seems that your friend made it there first. They haven't even broken a sweat. Have you ever seen them break a sweat before in your entire friendship? Which is like really long, right? Like you've been friends for
I'm sorry.
you I'm glad someone got the reference.
Yeah.
They haven't even broken a sweat, and you've never really seen them sweat before in your entire friendship. It's a long time, right? Like you've been
Maybe.
friends for ages. You think, but you can't think though, because there is a massive sentry guarding the passage, a beautiful two-headed dog.
Oh.
About the size of a mansion, breathing heavy,
Oh.
slumped over, asleep, of course, Cerberus' younger brother. Some dirt crunches beneath your feet. The beast rolls and turns. It sleep talks. I'm a baby puppy dog. What did they say? Or sorry, what did they say? Asks your friend. Probably some demonic chant. I'm a baby puppy dog. It snarls again. There was no way you could have known, but you should be prepared. You brought tools after all. Which tool would you like to use? The poking stick or the digging stick?
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
I told you, delirium.
Oh my
The
god.
digging stick, she says.
The digging stick.
You brandish your shovel. You think, never poke a sleeping bear, right? Well, definitely never poke a giant two-headed dog, so you plan to dig underneath. And the moment your shovel hits the ground, you realize your mistake. Lava pours out from the small divot. It burns your feet, then the rest of you. But your story doesn't exactly end. You seem to be in a conversation with a stranger, but they're calling you their friend. So that's new. Bye, Amanda.
Oh, no.
Bye, Amanda.
the
Aw, I'm
puppy.
sorry. These puppy dogs, huh?
Yeah.
They're killer dogs. Well, thank you very much for playing.
Yeah.
I don't understand
Oh,
what you.
You know what, though? She says that was epic.
Epic.
Oh, fantastic.
Was it almost like the Beverly Hillbillies, but instead of oil, lava shot out?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
gracious.
It was when I was thinking Cerberus's younger brother, I thought, oh, Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
Why
That's what I
not?
thought. Because they go together like
Potatoes and
molasses.
yeah.
So who do we have up next?
Who do we have up next? Luke S. Luke S. You're up next.
Right.
Have fun with whatever just happened.
Yeah.
Luke. The ConCave ConSpiracy is on Spiracy. So go ahead and tell me if you'd like to use Occam's razor or Hanlon's razor to convince your friend to join you.
Occam's.
Occam's razor. Yes,
Yeah.
it must be true. Let us find it. You're going to have to use radar or triangulation. What's it going to be?
Triangulation. Oh, nice.
Then what you really need is a tunnel. It's really breathy. It's like not proper phone etiquette. Are you going to use a flashlight or a headlamp?
Headlamp.
Headlamp will do. Are you going to talk about the weather or another conspiracy theory?
Weather.
You've been here before? Strange, but it's Boingo Bouncer time. You going to take the high road or the low road?
Hi.
You tuck the low road and I'll tuck the high road. So you get across and you see this big, beautiful two-headed puppy dog that is growling in its sleep. I'm a baby puppy dog. I'm a baby puppy dog. You're going to use the poking stick or the digging stick?
All right. Hey, we're gonna poke him.
Poke him.
You poke Sir Burris's younger brother, who you've since named Mr. Burris, and he kind of shifts a bit to the left. They said to never poke a sleeping bear, but never have they talked about a two-headed dog. Turns out, totally fine. You pass through unharmed.
Would you consider this a monster?
I would consider it a giant two-headed dog.
Not a monster though.
It's like how you
Poking a
interact.
giant two-headed dog would not be a Pokemon.
Copyright. So okay.
I don't know what I did.
We've got great news
All right.
and good news and bad news
Oh no.
and worst news.
Okay.
Jeez.
And which one would you like first? And none of them are the wrong answer. Like even you guys could pick, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It's genuinely great news, good news, bad news, and worst news.
Okay.
And I'm just gonna have fun with the order.
Okay.
I'm a
Worst
worster.
There's
first.
worst first.
Me and her are both worsters.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the
So is the-
worst news is that there's a guardian at the gate.
Okay.
There's a gate.
Okay.
And there's a guardian there. The great news is that you can actually see that there's an entrance to the concave in the distance. It's a massive metal gate with con-related sculptures atop, like a fortress and its gargoyles. The good news is that you were finally able to understand Mr. Burris's demonic chant, and he was saying, I'm a baby puppy dog, and that's pretty adorable. And the bad news is that there's no internet in the center of the earth, so you can't tell anyone on the forums. So that's rough. But once again, there's a guardian at the gate, and you approach slowly. It appears to be a man cloaked in bright red garb, hunched over as if he were hiding his true form. He has a small portable speaker hanging down around his neck and a microphone that he's holding as if it were an upside-down flute. He speaks. His voice through the speaker clearly adds an effect. You shall not pass. Will you engage in ferocious combat with the Guardian, or will you try to resolve this with conversation?
Hmm.
Yeah.
What do you think it's going to be?
Conversation.
Hmm.
Interesting. What shall happen?
You shall not pass. Hey, so like I know what you said about the not passing thing. I hear you, but like I kind of came a long way. Could I like pass anyway? No, dude, that's literally my thing. Are you sure? He thinks about it for a second. Yeah, man, sorry, my hands are tied. Damn it. Okay. And you go back home. Bye, Luke.
Oh, Luke.
You did the right thing, in my opinion. I do think so. Well,
Luke,
you know.
Oh,
thank you very much, Luke. That was
sorry.
so sorry to have lost you there.
Rounding up the skulls.
Listen, I find that often, conversing with people kind of makes me, lose all the time.
Yeah.
I lose in every conversation I have.
Yeah, sometimes it's not meant to be.
Well, thank you, Luke. So let's see who is Andrew's next victim/victor,
Compatriot.
compatriot.
Co-conspirator.
Rene. All right, Rene.
Good luck.
Good luck.
Renee. Con's on. Occam or Hanlon? Who are we hanging out with today? They both have
Occam.
unique ideas. Yes, it must be true. Let us find it. Are you going to use radar or triangulation?
Triangulation.
I don't know what that is. Is this username Loke8R? Yeah. You're going to use a flashlight or a headlamp in those tunnels.
Headlamp.
Now, in those tunnels, you're getting kind of bored. Is it going to be a conversation about weather or, I guess, the flat Earth theory? Okay, weather will get you all the way to I've been here before. Which is a weird thing that you can't think about on account of the pogo bouncing. So go ahead and tell me if you're going to take the high road or the low road.
High road like Obi-Wan.
You should always take the high road.
Like Obi-Wan.
I didn't realize what that did. That's pretty cool. You see a massive dog with two heads.
That was the moment.
Oh, wait, hold on.
I'm a baby puppy dog.
I'm a baby puppy dog.
Yeah. And are you going to poke it or dig around it?
Poking.
Poking will do. And then you come up to the gate. You shall not pass. And will you be going into ferocious combat, or are you going to resolve with conversation?
Combat it is.
You shall not pass. You just look at him, kind of confused, and you're like, what are you doing? You shall not. You swipe at his microphone like a cat, and it falls to the ground. He looks pretty peeved, and he sounds kind of nasally. What the heck, man? I don't know, just kind of seemed insincere, like we weren't having a good interaction there. Like, you're here. Have you even been in there before? Yeah, I mean, like once or twice. It's pretty cool, actually. Wait, are you username Droll Swole Troll?
Oh my god.
No. Maybe. Yes. Everyone thought you died. He pulls off his cloak and reveals a really stellar cosplay. You nod knowingly. Listen, I'm going to go in, okay? Are we good? Not if I could stop you. Yeah, but you can't, so I'm going to just... He kind of grumbles and moves to the side.
This poor guy. He's just trying to do his job.
You walk into the gates, jaw practically to the floor. You found the center of the earth, and more importantly than that, you found the true hidden secrets of the ConCave. Let there be no mistake. Every single con that you've ever dreamed of is here. And I mean that literally. There is literally a convention hall dedicated to every single dream that you've ever had in your life, which you really hope that your friend doesn't see, because that would be embarrassing. Wait a second. Your friend. Where did your friend go? They weren't at the gate. They weren't at the gate. But your friend also didn't stop when you were in front of Mr. Burris. When he was in the way. What did your friend do? Did they go right through? How is that possible? Unless it hits you all at once. The signs have been there, but you were too blind to see it. But you've got the realization now. Is your friend a figment of your imagination or a specter seeking out your reward?
Oh. Do you have an imaginary friend or is there a ghosty?
Is this some like Tyler Durden action? Like, what's happening?
Ghosty. The
Ghosty.
specter.
Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah. You know,
Yeah, you're right. You know, it's like
yeah,
that
that's
just
true.
makes sense.
You know, that ghost did seem a lot like the last person who was trying to get into the concave. You read about them online in the concave ledger. Was it Luke? Was it Amanda? Was it all of them? Maybe that's why they're here. They wanted to see the cave for themselves, or maybe they wanted to make sure they got to see it before you. Oh no. You've got to be prepared. That ghost is definitely going to try and kill you.
Oh.
You check all your supplies. What will you be fighting your ghost friend with?
Oh boy.
Your hiking stick or your headlamp?
What?
I mean, I don't know. This is all you have left. You use your digging stick. You did it
hiking
all.
Stick or headlamp.
It's
Those
like
are
you
your
did it
choices.
all.
Hiking stick?
Or
Apparently
headlamp.
Your,
Or
your
headlamp.
pogo stick's long gone.
Mm-hmm.
Hiking stick.
Your ghost friend comes at you with a ghost dagger. You brandish your hiking stick like a fencing sword, which is silly because it does nothing. You can't just poke a ghost away, but they sure can poke you away. Thank you, Renee.
Oh, Renee bit it?
So sorry,
Renee.
Renee.
I'm so sorry. You
Ugh.
bit it. Dead
eek.
by stabby ghost. Is it
That-
stabby ghost?
It is a
Stabby
stabby ghost.
It's a stabby
But
Stabby
ghost.
the
ghost.
bright side is, well, the secrets have been revealed now.
Mm.
So let's see who's next.
Who is
All right.
up next?
Jason.
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 All right.
So Jason, you're sitting there talking with your friend Renee, who seems a little more pale than usual.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Are you going to use Occam's razor or Hanlon's razor to convince them to seek cosmic revenge against you?
Occam.
Occam it is.
By the way, Chris Stackhouse said that Renee's been ghosted.
Oh, sorry, Renee. Yes, it must be true. Let us find it, says Renee. You're going to need to use radar or triangulation. And what is it going to be today?
Triangulation.
Triangulation will get you on a phone call with username Loke8R. You've called the right person. So you find the tunnels. And are you... What'd you say?
No, you can do the puppy dog.
Okay. Will you be bringing a flashlight or a headlamp onto
Headlamp,
your
you didn't
journey?
even get to finish.
Okay, and a headlamp it is. You're having a conversation with Renee in the tunnel. Is it going to be about weather?
Weather.
Okay, so you're going to...
This is like none of
Jason's
this.
like, let's go.
I've just been here before. So,
High road.
He is not
Jason,
even waiting.
slow down. I didn't even get to sing yet.
And
Wait,
poking
hold
stick.
on. I have to, before we do that, yeah, I have to sing.
I didn't even get there. You talk the high road and I'll talk... Wait, no, hold on, I got it wrong. You talk the low road and I'll talk the high road and I'll get to Conland. Okay.
Yeah, high road poking stick.
Poking, so you see a
I'm a
big...
baby puppy dog. I'm a baby puppy dog.
It's just snoring in the background. I'm a baby puppy dog. And you go ahead and poke it, to which it responds.
I'm a baby puppy dog.
Mhm. So there's all sorts of news, but the worst news is that you can't tell people about it. It's time to either fight with the Guardian.
He's fighting.
He's fighting?
He's fighting.
Okay. So you square up against username Droll Swole Troll, and you get ready to go, and you swipe at that microphone. You shall not. Come on, man. And he just, it's like, all right, go ahead, head in there. Whatever, man. I don't even care. So you get in there, and suddenly you're like, where's Renee? We were just hanging out talking about weather, which is one of my personal favorite things to do.
Ghosty.
So not a figment of your imagination, a ghosty, which is pretty reasonable. Now, you've got to fight against this ghosty to what I believe they call le death in French. Are you going to do it with a hiking stick or a headlamp?
Headlamp.
Your ghost friend comes at you with a ghost dagger. You brandish your headlamp like a fencing sword attached to your face.
How do you do that?
You I think you have to unicorn a little bit. Hungard!
This is not normal.
No, I told you, delirium. Immediately, the ghost dissipates. You were too brilliant for this ghost, literally and metaphorically speaking. You are finally alone, and in your solitude, you are able to truly appreciate the significance of your accomplishment here today. You've proven that the ConCave ConSpiracy is true. All is well again in the world. You wander to the very center of it all, and there you claim your prize. A magnificent voice booms from the sky. Nice!
Wait, they won?
That was the
Nice!
Oh, you won.
Woo!
All right, Jason, you won. So let's. I still don't know what happened, but
I don't know.
I don't know what happened. But let's show Jason what he won.
You won this.
This is the Balrog
Wow.
Balrog of Morgoth 2.0, the light up version. It's a vinyl collected by Star
That's
Ace Toys.
so cool.
Yeah, and this one lights up, and that face is really, really cool and gruesome. And it's in a cave where it belongs.
It's in a cave where it belongs.
Oh.
Did you catch the foreshadowing, guys?
Yes,
Did you catch
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
We shall not pass. Yes. Was that?
Oh, was that from Lord of the Rings?
All right, and now I feel like you're messing.
Yeah, I am messing.
Okay, good.
I
Anyways,
thought it was I'm a baby puppy dog.
I'm a baby puppy dog.
so
I'm a baby
what
puppy
you're
dog.
going to do is you're going to send an email to social@sideshow.com with what you won, where you won it, name, address, telephone number, and your Sideshow account email address, just in case. And that's it. Wow.
Good job.
Good job, Andrew. And
All the voices, everything.
thank you to everyone who
That's
played.
awesome.
Thank you to everyone who didn't get to play.
Mhm.
Obviously, there will be events in the future. Make sure to keep signing up to be a contestant in those. And that goes for everybody out there.
Mhm.
And that's it. We have one more stream for the day. Sideshow Con is almost over. This is the
Wow.
penultimate stream.
Wow.
We've got to use penultimate.
Wait, do you guys know how to do a 3-person high five?
No.
Okay, so you two put your hands up.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
really simple. So just get them a little closer. Okay, and I go like boom, boom, and then you like.
Oh, okay,
Come on.
cool.
Okay,
Ready?
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 No, you got to be faster than that.
Okay.
Come on, right here, right here.
Okay.
Yeah.
3-person high five. Incredible. Look at
Incredible.
how talented they are.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you,
Thank you.
Missy. Thank you, everyone.
Thank
who
you, Rob.
played. Thank you, Rob, super producer Rob. So make sure you go to side.show/geek group because that Sideshow show, the final day wrap up, is exclusive to there. And I have no idea what's going to happen. And
Nobody knows.
If
And
you
by
thought
the
that this was full of delirium.
yeah, that is going to be delirium exponentially. And this is it for me. This is it. This is a series wrap on Alex Aronowitz. So I'm going to be flying back home. And why am I shaking your hand? I'll hug you afterwards.
Yeah.
This is for us
Oh, but I
off
don't
the
get a
stream.
hug. Okay.
You get a hug later. So
Yes.
this is series wrap for Alex Aronowitz. And I'll see you again from the other coast. And listen, keep on playing. And don't forget to let your geek side show.